Hey there, science fans! Bill Nye here, and boy, have we got a humdinger of a topic for you today. Buckle up as we blast off into the future. We're talking robots, AI, the whole shebang. Things are changing faster than ever. Remember when the internet was new? This is bigger. Remember fax machines? See you later. Technology is evolving at warp speed, especially when it comes to artificial intelligence and robotics. These advancements are like totally changing how we live, work, and even order pizza. But hold on to your hats, folks, because this ain't just about cool gadgets. This is about the future of humanity itself. Are we headed for a utopia where robots do all the work while we sip lemonade on the beach? Or will robots take over the world and make us their pets? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And that's what we're diving into today. We're going to explore the awesome possibilities and the potential pitfalls of this brave new world. We're talking about the very real impact AI and robots will have on our jobs, our families, and even our love lives. Who knows, you might fall in love with a robot someday. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. So whether you're a tech whiz or just curious about what the future holds, stick around. This is one science adventure you won't want to miss. Get ready to have your mind blown wider than the Grand Canyon. All right, science sleuths, let's talk about what's happening right now. Over the next few years, get ready to see more robots than a sci-fi convention. They'll be everywhere, flipping burgers, delivering packages, even helping doctors in hospitals. Remember when self-checkout lines at the grocery store seemed futuristic? Get ready for self-driving shopping carts. And don't be surprised if you see a robot mowing your neighbor's lawn while wearing a tiny little hat. This is just the beginning, folks. As robots get smarter and cheaper to build, they're going to pop up in more places than we can imagine. But don't panic, we're not talking about a robot uprising yet. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bill, are robots going to steal my job? It's a valid concern, but don't fret just yet. While it's true that some jobs might become automated, new opportunities will emerge. Think about it. Someone needs to design, build, and maintain all those robots. That means jobs in engineering, programming, and robotics will be hotter than a jalapeno. And it's not just about tech jobs. As robots take over the mundane tasks, humans will be free to focus on more creative and fulfilling work. Imagine a world where you can pursue your passions without worrying about boring old data entry. So, instead of fearing the robot revolution, let's embrace the possibilities. Let's learn new skills, adapt to the changing job market, and get ready for a future where humans and robots work side by side. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the fear of robots taking over the world. I've seen the Terminator movies, folks, I get it. But in reality, AI and robotics are here to make our lives easier and safer, not to enslave us. Think about it. Robots can work tirelessly in dangerous environments like mines or disaster zones, keeping humans out of harm's way. They can assist surgeons with incredible precision, making surgeries safer and less invasive. And for older adults who need assistance, robots can provide companionship, help with daily tasks, and even remind them to take their medication. It's like having a live-in nurse who never needs a coffee break. The key here is to develop AI and robotics responsibly, ensuring they're used for good and not for evil. We need to set clear ethical guidelines and make sure robots understand the difference between right and wrong. The future is coming, my friends, and it's coming in hot. But instead of fearing the unknown, let's get excited about the incredible possibilities that AI and robotics hold. The next few years will be a time of tremendous change, but also a time of incredible opportunity. The key is to stay curious, stay adaptable, and never stop learning. Embrace the challenge, folks. The future belongs to those who are willing to learn, grow, and adapt. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be the one designing the next generation of awesome robots. Hold on to your lab coats, science squad, because things are about to get really wild. We're talking 10 to 15 years into the future, a time when AI and robots won't just be in our factories and hospitals, they'll be everywhere. Imagine a world where your refrigerator orders groceries before you even run out of milk, where your car drives itself while you catch up on your favorite space documentaries. We're talking about a world where robots might be your co-workers, your personal assistants, maybe even your friends. Don't worry. I'm not suggesting you ditch your human pals, but hey, a robot buddy who can play chess and make you a smoothie wouldn't be so bad, right? This isn't science fiction, folks. This is the future knocking at our door. And like any good scientist, we need to be prepared for what's on the other side. Over the next decade or so, AI and robotics have the potential to transform our lives in ways we can only begin to imagine. Remember when the internet changed everything? This is bigger. We're talking about a world where entire industries could be reshaped. Manufacturing could become fully automated with robots working around the clock, building everything from cars to computers. Healthcare could become hyper-personalized with AI analyzing your DNA to create custom treatments and robots performing surgeries with superhuman precision. Even education could be revolutionized with AI tutors providing personalized lessons and robots grading papers, freeing up teachers to focus on what they do best, inspiring young minds. Now, this transformation won't happen overnight, and it won't be the same everywhere. Some countries might embrace these changes faster than others, leading to a whole new set of global challenges and opportunities. Imagine a world where some countries have a workforce dominated by robots, while others are still catching up. How do we ensure everyone benefits from these advancements, not just those with the most advanced technology? These are questions we need to start asking ourselves now. We need to work together as a global community to establish ethical guidelines for AI development, to ensure these technologies are used for good, not for widening the gap between the haves and the have-nots. This isn't just about robots and algorithms, folks. This is about people. It's about ensuring everyone has a fair shot in a future that's rapidly being reshaped by technology. As we stand on the cusp of this technological revolution, we need to ask ourselves some tough questions. What role do we want AI to play in our lives? Do we want robots making life or death decisions? Do we want them raising our children? These might seem like questions from a sci-fi movie, but they're becoming increasingly relevant in our rapidly changing world. And there are no easy answers, but one thing's for sure, we can't just bury our heads in the sand and hope for the best. We need to be actively involved in shaping this future, ensuring it's a future where humans and technology can coexist and thrive. The future is not something that just happens to us, folks. It's something we create. So let's get out there, use our big, beautiful brains, and build a future worthy of our wildest imaginations. Okay, science fans, let's get philosophical for a minute. We've talked about robots doing our chores, driving our cars, maybe even making us laugh with a well-timed fart noise. But what about deeper roles for AI in our society? Imagine a world where robots aren't just helpers, but companions. They could be friends for the elderly, keeping them company, playing games, and even having conversations about the good old days when robots were just a twinkle in some inventor's eye. Think about kids growing up with AI tutors that personalize their education, adapting to their learning styles and making learning fun and engaging. No more struggling with algebra, folks. Your robot tutor will have you solving equations in your sleep. But here's a thought. What if AI becomes so advanced that robots become more than just companions? What if they become our friends, confidants, maybe even romantic partners? Now, I know that sounds crazy, but remember, love is a complex emotion that even scientists don't fully understand. Hold on to your neurons, science squad, because we're entering tricky territory. As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, we need to establish some ground rules, some robot ethics 101. First and foremost, robots need to be programmed with a strong moral compass. We can't have robots running around deciding who to give a parking ticket to based on their favorite color. We need to make sure AI understands the difference between right and wrong, just like we teach our kids. Then there's the issue of robot rights. If robots become as intelligent as humans, shouldn't they have the same rights? Can we keep using them for our own purposes, or do they deserve autonomy and freedom of choice? And what about accountability? If a robot makes a mistake, who's responsible? The programmer, the manufacturer, the robot itself? These are tough questions, folks, and we need to start figuring out the answers now, before we're facing a robot uprising demanding equal pay and vacation time. Let's face it, Science Squad, AI has the potential to be both incredibly beneficial and incredibly dangerous. It's like fire. It can keep us warm and cook our food, but it can also burn down our houses if we're not careful. On the one hand, AI can help us solve some of the world's biggest problems. Imagine AI developing renewable energy solutions, curing diseases, and even tackling climate change. With AI's help, we could create a brighter future for generations to come. But on the other hand, there's the risk of AI falling into the wrong hands. Imagine a world where AI is used to create autonomous weapons systems or to manipulate people through sophisticated propaganda and surveillance. That's why it's crucial that we develop AI responsibly with transparency and accountability. We need to make sure this powerful technology is used for good, not for evil. It's up to us, the humans, to steer AI in the right direction. The future of AI is not predetermined, my friends. It's up to us to shape it. We have the power to decide how this technology will impact our lives and the lives of generations to come. It's a big responsibility, but also an incredible opportunity. We need to be informed citizens, engaged in the conversation about AI and its implications. We need to demand that our leaders prioritize ethical AI development and that companies are held accountable for the technologies they create. We need to educate ourselves and our children about AI, its potential benefits and its potential risks. The more we understand about this technology, the better equipped we'll be to use it wisely and responsibly. Remember, science fans, the future is not something that just happens to us. It's something we create. Let's use our ingenuity, our creativity, and our compassion to build a future where AI empowers humanity, not endangers it. Well, science explorers, we've journeyed from robot burger flippers to the ethics of robot romance. It's been a wild ride. But here's the thing, this isn't some far-off fantasy, this is our reality unfolding right before our very eyes. The future of AI and robotics isn't some distant destination, my friends, it's the road we're already traveling on. The question is, are we going to be passive passengers, or are we going to grab the wheel and steer this thing towards a future we can all be proud of? The choices we make today, the conversations we have, the actions we take, they all matter. Because the future of AI isn't being written in some secret lab by a bunch of scientists in lab coats. Although I do look dashing in a lab coat. It's being written by all of us, right here, right now. So what are we waiting for? Let's get out there and make some history, shall we? Now, I know what you're thinking. Bill, this is a lot to process. Robots, ethics, the future of humanity. My brain hurts. And you know what? That's a good thing. A little brain ache means your neurons are firing, you're engaging with the big ideas, and that's what it's all about. So, my challenge to you, my fellow humans, is this. Stay curious. Don't shy away from the big questions, the complex issues. Read articles, watch documentaries, have conversations with your friends, family, even your pets. Who knows, maybe your dog has some insightful thoughts on the matter. And above all, never stop learning. Take a coding class, tinker with a robotics kit, build a robot that can fetch you snacks from the fridge. The more you learn, the more empowered you'll be to navigate this exciting future. The future belongs to the curious, the adaptable, the ones who aren't afraid to embrace the unknown. And remember, a little bit of humor never hurt anyone. Keep laughing, keep exploring, and keep asking those big, important questions. Now, before I sign off, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the future of AI and robotics? Are you excited, nervous, or maybe a little bit of both? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get a good old-fashioned science discussion going. And while you're at it, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more mind-blowing science adventures, and share this video with everyone you know. Let's spread the knowledge, folks. Until next time, remember, science rules, and so do you. Keep on exploring, keep on questioning, and keep on making the world a more awesome place.